When I was in my early 20s, a group of friends and I traveled to a small country in Africa called Swaziland. At that time I was strong, fit and full of energy. I thought I was unshakable. But shortly after return home, life humbled me. About a week later I got violently ill. I lost between 40 and 50 pounds in the space of 10 days. 10 days! I went from feeling invincible to fighting just to stay upright. It took me a year to recover, a year of weakness, frustration and having to rebuild myself from the ground up. Here's the truth, that ordeal has shaped me all the way up until today at 55 years old. I'm Donovan, I'm a photographer, a documentarian and I train in mixed martial arts. But more than that, I'm someone who knows what it feels like to lose strength and to fight for it back. And that's what this channel is all about. Because staying gym fit at 50 and beyond isn't about competing with younger people, it's about building strength, confidence and resilience at any age. Now you may not have had the illness that knocked you down like mine did, but maybe you've dealt with your own version of it. Maybe it's muscle loss that seems to sneak up on you. Maybe it's weight gain that feels impossible to turn around. Or maybe it's just a daily struggle just to get out of bed and convince yourself to move. You're not alone. Every single day I have to make a choice. Am I going to sit this one out or am I going to get up and put in the work? For me, gym has become my anchor. Not a place of punishment, not a place where I compare myself to anyone else, but a place where I practice consistency. I do not do crazy complicated routines, I stick to the basic, compound exercises, movements that build real strength without having to wear me out. Because at this stage in life, the goal isn't to destroy ourselves in the gym, it's to stay strong enough to enjoy life. So here's what I focus on, moving without pain, having the energy to do what I love, feeling sharp, capable and alive every single day. But here's the thing, fitness was never the end goal. What I really wanted was confidence, something practical. That's why I started training in mixed martial arts and self-defense. Now there's a whole story behind how I ended up doing martial arts training, but I'll share that in a future video. But here's what I want to tell you now. You don't have to be young, athletic or even flexible to start. It's not about fancy kicks or looking like Bruce Lee. It's about staying aware. It's about knowing how to protect yourself. And honestly, it's about building courage that you didn't even know you had. So this channel is where I want to share what I've learned. Workouts designed for men and women over 50. Self-defense skills that anyone can use. Honest conversations about aging, energy and motivation. Experiments and challenges I'll be putting myself through so that you can see what really works and what doesn't. And let me give you a little teaser. There's one muscle group that I train every single week without fail, more than any other. Why? Because it's the engine for blood circulation and overall health. And as we get older, circulation is everything. Energy, brain health, recovery, it all depends on it. In my next video, I'll show you exactly what to do and why. So if you've ever thought, it's too late for me, or I just don't have the motivation anymore, I'm here to tell you, you're in the right place. I'm 55, and I've learned that this is not the end, it's the beginning. So join me on this journey. Subscribe, follow along, and let's prove together that strength, confidence, and energy don't belong to the young. They belong to anyone willing to show up. Because 50 isn't the finish line, it's the start of a whole new race.